How long are women waiting to try a guy out now for sex? So go to the restaurant that you like to go to. Eat the food that you like to eat. Take her some of the favorite things, hangout spots you like to hang out in. Playing a game, right? When you play a game, you're basically at zero. Okay, so you're a newly single dad and you just got divorced, maybe divorced for a little while, and you're ready to get back into the market. Now, a lot of things have changed since maybe you've been in the dating market before. And with Instagram, social media, all these dating apps, Tinder, Hinge, you name it, there's endless amount of them. A lot of things have changed. Now, there was a question that came up. One of the questions was, I just started to go out on first dates with a woman after getting divorced, all in the 50-year range. So they're around 50 years old. How long are women waiting to try a guy out now for sex? And do I have to put in a bunch of dates, or is there a chance I might get lucky right away? Please give me your best hints or tips. It's been a while. So the last thing you want is to worry about when you're going to get some. That is the last thing you should be worried about. What you should be worried about is the type of person you're with. Is this the type of person you can get along with? And then the type of date that you're going on. Don't do something that you don't want to do. So don't go to a restaurant you don't want to go to. Don't do some huge picnic that you don't want to do. If you like picnics, do a picnic, but don't do something that's out of the ordinary. Do something that you normally do, that you love to do, you enjoy doing, then do that. And if she can't get along with that, well, that's not the right fit anyways. So one thing a lot of people do is they try too hard, meaning they try to do new things, overly impress this woman, buy her a bunch of things, buy her bag, buy this and that. Look, I'm not saying buying things for them is a bad thing. What I'm saying is just don't try too hard, right? Because then what you're doing is you're setting the tone for the future of the relationship. Because all you're doing is going out, taking them out, doing all these things, buying them expensive things, that's what you have set for the remainder of the relationship. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in a position where you've made X amount of money in your life. You made $100,000. And then, let's say the year after, you make $50,000. How do you think you'll feel? It doesn't feel good, right? But if you made $50,000, you made $100,000 the following year, then it starts feeling pretty good. The issue is guys start out way too high and they start spending all of this money on women. Again, it's not a bad thing, but you're setting the tone there. And you can't go down. You could only go up from there, right? Because displeasure that happens when you go down. So you have to set the tone and you have to do the things that you enjoy doing as well, right? Doesn't mean you can't do the things that she enjoys, right? But she has to have some sort of commonality, some things that you like. So go to the restaurant that you like to go to. Eat the food that you like to eat. Take her some of the favorite things, hangout spots you like to hang out in. Start there. That way you can enjoy yourself as well. So if the date doesn't pan out, it ends up not being a good date, that's okay. You still enjoyed yourself. And that's the best part of it. You still did something you like to do. And you had a partner and a buddy along the way to be able to do that with. And if it happens that that person is someone that you want to pursue and they enjoy pursuing you as well, then great. You just got a bonus out of it. But the last thing you want is try too hard or be someone that you're not. And I know it's hard in the beginning because maybe you don't have a lot of options. And frankly, you wouldn't, right? Because you're in a relationship for so long. You're starting at zero. So it's no different than playing a game, right? When you play a game, you're basically at zero. Right, you're level 1, and you got to increase over time. So when I increase over time, what do you increase? You increase your health, right? You come in better shape than you were before, right? You learn new experiences. If you have no experiences, go get some experiences. Go do some fun things. Have something to talk about. Because if you have nothing to talk about, what are you gonna do? It's gonna be boring. You have no experiences to share. She's gotta know that. Have to have some experiences. Do some traveling. Be interesting, and then make your money right. If you have good money, then you wouldn't worry about it. The problem that I see what people do who worry about spending $100, $200 on dates is they don't have a lot of money. So if you blow $100, $200, to them that's a big deal, right? Because that's all they have. But if you have the money, then it doesn't matter. Spend a couple $100 as long as you're enjoying yourself. Now that's the key. As long as you're enjoying yourself, not just spend a couple $100 just for her sake. You're doing it for something you like to do. Take her to your favorite restaurant, what you enjoy doing. So this question here: how long are women waiting to try a guy out? Look, sometimes it's quick that night, sometimes it's longer. There is no one size fits all. It's about the connection. Does she feel comfortable with you? And is she the type of person that does that? Some women aren't, and sometimes women want you to wait, and that's okay. You just have to understand who you're with. You have to put in a bunch of dates, or is there a chance that I might get lucky right away? Look, don't be pushy. If you go on a couple of dates and you enjoy your time with her, great. If you're on a couple of dates and you can't stand her, well, then that's your fault. You should have stopped going on dates with them. So don't worry about that. So if you go on a couple of dates, go on a couple of dates. Enjoy yourself. You're a free man. You don't have to worry about your ex. You're not with her anymore. So don't worry about it. Enjoy yourself. What was the last one? Well, that's it. Please give me best honest tips. And you've had it. So hopefully that helps. Now, by the way, I also run a lead generation agency. And when I mean lead generation agency, I mean what I run is a complete SDR, sales development representative takeover. Meaning that we replace the average sales development SDR. Our SDR agents, AI SDR agents, are 5 times more effective than any human can possibly do it. So if you're in business and you're looking to hire a BDR or an SDR, you want to take a look at investigate our AI SDR agents. So click a link, schedule a call. Otherwise, leave a comment, and I'd love to hear from you. Talk soon.